Welcome to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to all viewers, subscribers, supporters. So to the point. The 2.0 T-Gdi engine from Hyundai and Kia is a turbocharged, gasoline direct injection, GDI, four-cylinder engine. It's primarily part of the Theta 2 and later SmartStream engine families. This engine aims to provide strong performance suitable for larger sedans and SUVs, as well as sporty models. History and versions. Early Theta 2 GDI, G4KH/G4KL. The 2.0 T-Gdi originated from the Theta 2 family, with initial versions like the G4KH appearing around 2011 in models such as the Hyundai Sonata and Kia Optima. These early versions offered significant power, e.g., 261 to 278 HP, for their displacement. Later versions, like the G4KL, were used in more performance-oriented rear-wheel drive platforms, such as the Kia Stinger and Genesis G70, often with power outputs around 250 to 280 HP. Evolution and SmartStream. Hyundai and Kia have continuously refined this engine. Newer iterations, part of the SmartStream family, aim for improved efficiency, emissions compliance, often including gasoline particulate filters, GPF, and potentially better long-term reliability. These versions may feature technologies like continuously variable valve duration, CVD. Power outputs. The 2.0 T-Gdi has a wide range of power outputs, typically from 200 HP, 147 kilowatts, in some earlier, less performance-focused applications, up to 275 HP, 202 kilowatts, in models like the Hyundai Kona N or i30N, though the N models often use a distinct, highly tuned version of the 2.0 T-Gdi, sometimes referred to as the G4KF or a heavily modified G4KH. Standard versions for mainstream models like the Hyundai Tucson or Kia Sportage often hover around 240 to 250 HP, 176 to 184 kilowatts. Review and opinions. The 2.0 T-Gdi is a powerful engine for its size, offering strong acceleration and good mid-range torque. However, its reputation is significantly affected by widespread and well-documented issues, particularly with earlier Theta 2 versions. Praised for strong performance, provides ample power and torque, making cars feel quick and responsive. Excellent for highway merging and passing. Refinement. When healthy, generally smooth, and relatively quiet when operating correctly. Versatility. Used in a broad range of vehicles, from family SUVs to performance sedans. Criticized for reliability concerns. This is the most significant disadvantage, especially for early Theta 2 GDI versions. Fuel consumption. While powerful, it can be thirsty, especially under enthusiastic driving. Complexity. As a modern turbocharged GDI engine, repairs can be complex and expensive. Advantages. High power output. Delivers impressive horsepower and torque figures for a 2.0-liter engine. Good responsiveness. The turbocharger provides quick power delivery. Timing chain. Utilizes a timing chain, which is generally designed for the life of the engine, though issues can arise. See faults. Disadvantages. Known manufacturing defects. Theta 2 GDI, this is the engine's Achilles heel. Issues with metallic debris during manufacturing leading to insufficient rod bearing clearance and oil flow issues were rampant in certain model years, roughly 2011 to 2019, but specific ranges vary by model. This could lead to premature wear, engine knocking, stalling, and catastrophic engine failure. Hyundai and Kia have faced numerous class action lawsuits and significant recalls, offering extended warranties and, in many cases, engine replacements. Carbon buildup on intake valves. Like all GDI engines, it's susceptible to carbon deposits on the intake valves, as fuel is injected directly into the cylinder, not over the valves. This can lead to reduced performance, rough idle, and misfires. Oil consumption. Some owners report excessive oil consumption, which can be related to the aforementioned internal engine issues or other factors. LSBI, low-speed pre-ignition as a small, highly turbocharged GDI engine. It can be prone to LSBI an abnormal combustion event that can cause severe engine damage if the correct oil specification is not used. Turbocharger issues. Turbo failures can occur, sometimes linked to poor lubrication or aggressive driving habits. Common faults and breakdowns. The main issues with the 2.0 T-Gdi, especially the Theta 2 GDI variants, center around connecting rod bearing failure/engine knock. This is the most infamous and widespread issue. Manufacturing defects, metal debris, rough crankshaft surfaces led to inadequate oil flow to the connecting rod bearings, causing premature wear, severe knocking sounds, and eventual engine seizure or failure. This led to massive recalls and extended warranties. Oil consumption, directly linked to the internal wear issues, but also possibly from PCV system issues or valve stem seal wear. Carbon buildup on intake valves leads to rough idle, misfires, especially on cold start, reduced power, and decreased fuel economy. Requires cleaning, often walnut blasting. Timing chain noise/wear. While it uses a chain, wear on the chain or tensioners can occur, particularly at higher mileages or with insufficient oil changes, leading to rattling noises. High-pressure fuel pump, HPFP, issues. Failures or leaks in the HPFP can lead to fuel delivery problems, loss of power, or rough running. Turbocharger failures can result from high heat, lack of lubrication, or mechanical defects, leading to a loss of boost, whistling noises, and excessive smoke. Fuel consumption. Given its performance orientation, the 2.0 T-Gdi is not the most fuel-efficient engine. Official figures typically range from 8.0 to 10.0 L/100 km combined WLTP, depending on the vehicle and tune. Real-world consumption. Mixed driving. Most owners report figures between 9.0 to 12.0 L/100 km. Aggressive driving/heavy city use can easily exceed 12.0 L/100 km, sometimes reaching 14 to 15 L/100 km. Highway cruising at steady speeds can be more economical, perhaps dropping to 7.5 to 8.5 L/100 km. Timing. The Hyundai/Kia 2.0 T-Gdi engine uses a timing chain. While chains are designed to last the engine's lifetime, issues with tensioners or chain stretch can occur, particularly if oil maintenance is neglected. A rattling noise, especially on cold starts, can indicate timing chain issues, which are an expensive repair. Oil type. This engine requires specific, high-quality synthetic oils that meet certain standards to protect against LSBI and carbon buildup. Common specifications include API SN+/SP or ILSAC GF 6A. Viscosity is typically 5W, 30, or 0W, 30, with some newer SmartStream variants potentially using 0W20. Always consult the owner's manual for the exact recommended oil specification for your specific model and year. Some discussions mention ACES C2 for certain markets or earlier models. Oil capacity, generally around 5.0 to 6.0 liters, but this can vary slightly by specific engine variant and vehicle. Importance. Strict adherence to the manufacturer's recommended oil specification and extremely frequent oil changes are crucial for the longevity of this engine. Given its history, many owners and mechanics recommend shortening the oil change intervals significantly, e.g., every 5,000 to 8,000 kilometers or 6 months, especially if the vehicle is driven hard in stop-and-go traffic or experiences high oil consumption. In summary, the Hyundai/Kia 2.0 T-Gdi engine offers compelling performance. However, its reputation is heavily impacted by significant reliability issues, particularly the connecting rod bearing failures in earlier Theta 2 GDI versions. While Hyundai and Kia have taken steps to address these issues through recalls and extended warranties, it remains a point of concern for potential buyers of used vehicles. For owners or prospective buyers, verify service history. A comprehensive and verifiable service history is paramount. Check for recalls/warranty. Ensure all relevant recalls have been performed and understand the extended warranty coverage for engine issues. Pre-purchase inspection. A thorough inspection by a trusted mechanic familiar with these engines is highly recommended for used vehicles. Diligent maintenance. If you own one, be extremely diligent with oil changes using the correct specification oil. Consider shortening oil change intervals. Monitor oil levels regularly. Listen for knocking. Be alert for any knocking sounds from the engine, particularly when cold. Newer SmartStream versions of the 2.0 T-Gdi are expected to be more reliable due to design improvements, but the historical issues necessitate caution and diligent maintenance for all variants. Thank you for watching the video, and I invite you to subscribe to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to everyone, and see you in the next episode. See you soon.